Hey everybody, welcome to Hex Futures, a live stream where I tell you the truth about what I know about crypto. I am Eco Builder. I am inside the Hex community. I've been in crypto since I saw Bitcoin increase to $20,000 back in 2017. That was like just before Thanksgiving or around that time period, because everybody was visiting their family, and they were telling their family about this Bitcoin thing that had a really good run up that year. And so I think that's why the price went so high. And then people were like meeting in parking lots to sell Bitcoin to each other on their cell phones, sending it to each other's wallets. And then it crashed. It went down to 3,500 there in April. Hello, one viewer. How are you? So I posted to meetup.com in the Austin area this channel. So I'm hoping that more and more people will arrive at the idea of crypto and want to explore that through meetup.com. At the time that I did this, it was because I wanted to keep people from burning themselves with NFTs. NFT fad came in. That's JPEGs that are linked to web addresses, um, that you pay money for. Uh, there was this thing called, what was it called? Bored Apes, and it became popular over in LA. And I mean, it's still something popular, but everything that kind of rippled out from that hasn't been popular. So, like the Bored Apes is basically like a ticket to be somewhere and somebody, and it's an ongoing thing. But a lot of these JPEGs or these NFTs since then haven't maintained their value. So the fad's over, but that was the reason why I created something on meetup.com in order to introduce people over to this. Um, what I want to say is that I'm constantly going and introducing myself to crypto communities and letting them know about Hex Crypto. Hex Crypto is a crypto that you can acquire some tokens and then you can earn interest. You can earn a yield on those. It's like a certificate of deposit. It's like a time deposit, if you will. But in the crypto world, instead of in your bank, instead of you going to the bank in order to initiate what vehicle you want through that bank, you could instead have cryptocurrency and initiate that straight from your wallet to that contract, the Hex crypto contract. And that's what Hex is. It's an honest system. An honest system. Excuse me. I just ate and I'm flushing it down with a beer. Hex crypto is an honest system, and it's transparent because everything that you do on the blockchain is transparent. It started out on Ethereum. It still exists on Ethereum, but the founder of Hex Crypto also created a fork of Ethereum called Pulse Chain. And that Pulse Chain, it's still in the first year. We're still in the first 6 months of Pulse Chain coming out. So there's great opportunity by coming in and figuring out where you want to stand and what it is that you think is valuable. So it's fertile grounds. Come on out. Um, Crypto has like its ups and its downs. It's new, so we've got government trying to figure out how are we going to regulate those things. We've got people who come into the scene and are just like, oh, I can make money off of other people because other people are here throwing money at something. So watch out for those sorts of things. Excuse me. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, because you can trust me. So I have a no BS policy. If I think that you're up to something, I'm going to confront you, and if it is that you run, I'm going to block you. And uh, I've experienced quite a bit in the years that I've been in crypto. And I've also been through the heights of the market and the downs of the market. And so actually I've experienced two downs in the market and only one height of the market. So I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of manipulation and attacks of people's minds. I've I've seen a lot. Um, and I also make it to where like this is what I stay plugged into all the time. Um, so I can answer your questions. If you have any questions, put them in the comments down below. I'll get a notification on YouTube and I'll answer your question. And maybe if it is that you're an outspoken person or are interested in being on camera, or maybe just operate as a an avatar, then you could come on this and we could have a chat. We've got a troll in the comments. A troll in the comments. Thanks for being here, wall to wall. If you haven't put your comment over on the IRS website, then shame on you, wall to wall. Shame on you. Wall to wall is a sour apple. Okay. So that's what I'm here for, to allow people to understand that there are good people in crypto and we are changing the world. And here, allow me to answer your questions. Good websites for you to go to. Hex.pink is one of them. Hex.pink allows you to have a little toggle bar of how many Hex tokens you would be interested in staking, and another toggle bar for how long you would be interested in staking those Hex tokens, and it gives you an estimated return. Wall to wall, like for some reason it says that I have zero people watching me. However, you're down there in the comments commenting, so you're doing something special, man. And please recognize that Richard Hart is reshaping crypto. So your efforts here, they mean nothing. Sweet. And then another website that's listed in the description is stakehex.today. And that's another website where, like, after you've already staked Hex for whatever time period and however many Hex you want to do, earning yield day after day, because there's a daily turnover. You can put in your Ethereum address or your Pulse chain address, and you can estimate how everything's been working out for you. And you can keep track of all your stakes because it allows you to break it down based on the year or per stake. I think those are the two options on breaking it down. You can also break it down in talking about how many Hex tokens it is or how many dollar bills it is, relating to USD, right? So everybody in crypto, we all have an understanding of how markets work and how economics works, and we're all a little bit familiar with mathematics. If it is that you absolutely suck at mathematics and you're not your own financial advisor looking for opportunities all over the place, Hex Crypto actually is a great place for you to recognize the value of, because there are so many tools that are created by the community. And so these tools will allow you to keep an eye on your portfolio, keep an eye on your holdings, because like I said earlier, the blockchain is transparent. You can see everything that's going on. And I wanted to say one more thing towards that. If it is that you're confused on what cryptocurrency is, it's internet money. It's the next version of money and cooperation amongst people, and it allows you to have a bank account without having permission to send stuff. And smart contracts allow you to interact with people that you don't have to trust. So that's crypto. And I've gotten like one of my tabs. I was just over at a Bitcoiners meetup just a while ago, the Austin area Bitcoiners meetup that's over on meetup.com. I was just over there, and one of the links, excuse me, one of the links that showed up in the chat was a 15-minute video of a rundown of what is Bitcoin. And all I could think, like, I haven't watched it yet, but all I can think while I was saying, like, hey, open up a new tab, save that for me to watch later, was like, does it really take 15 minutes to explain what Bitcoin is to people? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to pass this on to all the folks that are the folks that have subscribed for the meetup.com stuff. And I'm going to end this stream. So thank you very much. And please add to the comments what it is that you're interested in learning. Right now, we are in a down period in the market. So it's a great time for you to figure out what's what, who's who. The water has been drained out of the swamp, and things are absolutely visible. And also, if you are a Hexican or a part of this pulse chain movement, check out what Richard Hart has been tweeting. He's on Twitter at Richard Hart Win. That's WIN. He's asking folks to analyze what it is that the government bodies, the IRS and the SEC, have been saying. You have about 2 weeks to submit your comments to those folks in order for them to be read and a part of them making laws going forward. And that's absolutely what our community is doing right now. All right, we got some Hexicans that rolled in here. What's up, Orez? And hey, Mark Valley. So I'm just now ending. I had some tacos and they're kind of clogging my throat, and an IPA. And earlier I met with the Bitcoiners over on meetup.com in the Austin area, and where I continue to be a consistent representative of the Hex community. And that's really important, guys. And like, continue to do outreach, continue to use marketing tools. If it is that you want some beer coasters, I've got some trivia beer coasters. And I've also got tons of business cards. Here's the latest business card. Oop. It's a chance card off of Monopoly. And let's see, I've also got these HSI certificates that look like dollar bills. So here's QR codes to a bunch of YouTubers in our community. And then this explains to set up a MetaMask wallet that somebody who gifted you this is interested in you sending them the MetaMask address to an email that you can put inside of here. So you can gift this to a um, a talented person in your vicinity, and keep in touch with them and teach them crypto. I'm going to send this to a lot of folks that I recently bought seeds from on Etsy. That's a new outreach idea that I had, where like these folks that are that are normal folks that are operating businesses, maybe I could have their ear in teaching something new to them, or maybe in some sort of a handwritten letter, I could just say, hey, is there somebody in your family, maybe the youth in your family, who are interested in computers? Have they looked into Bitcoin? Do they recognize the internet money revolution that we're going through? But yeah, folks, money is what you make it. It's the energy that we pass around to each other. It's the guarantee that we're going to follow through with something. And it's now come onto the internet. We figured out how to be able to send money across the world. So I admire my sister being a financial advisor, getting close to money. But whenever I started studying money, I started figuring out the manipulation that's involved with it, with our governments. And I like the freedom route. So here we are. Hex Crypto, followers of Richard Heart, I greet you. Good night.